Everybody get your fucking hands up.
Hello everybody, today guys we are back with issue number 2 for the Fortnite X Marvel Civil War comic book series, a 5 series issue with the collaboration of Fortnite and Marvel, bringing out guys a comic book series just like how I did with the Fortnite X Batman Zero Point. This is issue number 2. This is one of the covers. We can see Iron Man flying with the Foundation, and the ones who made this comic book is Cage, Mustard, Davia, Persons, and Delgado, and it's $4.99. So this is a good price for a comic book. So you guys enjoy this comic series. Make sure you guys join the playlist, or make sure you guys play the playlist. So when all of them come out, it will be there. So So anyways, guys, let's start. Before I start, guys, by the way, they also give you the same card just like they did in issue number 1. So basically, when you open it, it will say the Stark 7 wrap, and it will give you the code and the special name, etc. So don't worry, guys. It will always be probably in the second page. For me, it was around here, I think. So yeah, guys. So anyways, guys, let's start reading this comic book series. Let's go. Alright guys, so starting on, they actually give us this amazing storyline about it. So it says, the war has come to Fortnite Island, and then Spider-Man, Zero Point, blah blah blah. So basically, this tells you the plot, and then it says Civil War plus the start, and then the writers and stuff. This is amazing, so amazing start. Alright, so we're in reality zero. The Imagine says, "For lip on me." And the Foundation says Charles, and then Iron Man says Avengers Assemble. Oh my gosh. So that's the first one. Next one, the Foundation says, "How did someone as full of themselves as you ever design such impressive armor?" Iron Man says, "Funny, I was about to say the same thing. Hey, since we're at least like each other's armor, I have an idea." And then Foundation says, "Sure, but my title is Commander of the Reality Zero Forces." Iron Man says, "I'll be Commander of the Earth's Forces. You'll be Commander of Iron Forces co-leaders, and we share armor tips. Cool?" Then the Foundation says, "Typical, everyone thinks the reality is the center of the army first, but we have a deal." Iron Man says, "Fine, if you think having Zero in your name sounds more impressive, go for it." And I think Iron Man says, "Captain Marvel to all points. I got one of the ships cover my retreat." Alright, continue on. Foundation says, "I'll try to contain my disappointment." Iron Man says, "Almost forgot. Only I get to say Avengers Assemble." One escape later. Foundation says, "Scientists, you're with us. We need you to repair the mech." Thor says, "Storm, you too, without your help. Even the added protection of this ship won't help us survive the Ice Moon's atmosphere." Thor says, "We shall be equal to the attacks, my friend." And then Captain Marvel says, "The rest of you, the war goes on. The Imaginary will track us here soon." And I don't know who said that, but I think someone says it's our... No, my bad. Captain Marvel continues on saying, "It's our job to make sure they don't follow our moonshot. And here they come, so Avengers Assemble." And then Foundation says, "I thought only you got to say it." Iron Man says, "Here, I'm scared of." So Scientist, I'm hoping that's named not ironic. You sure you can't get this giant make money? I think the Scientist says, "If we can find it, absolutely, and if we recover the Paradigm's body from the wreckage, her armor, this database will help a lot. This question is I can repeat on it in time. That depends on our friends in our world." Alright. Next page. Oh my god. So Iron Man says, and how things are going for them. No, my bad. Scientist says that, and then it continues on saying, "Wolverine, I thought you said they knew you were here." Wolverine says, "Knowing me and liking me are different things." And then Spider-Man says, "Wait, this is a mistake. Good kitty, I'm Spider-Man. I thought I was a Black Panther royal wedding." Scientist My God, you're mixing up names, man. Imagine says, fine, they want us to treat us as the enemies. And then Jonesy says they'll get an enemy. Nice one, Imagine. I got the shot of the cockpit. Alright, then Spider-Man says the pilots are just doing their jobs. And yes, they actually are. Did I skip one? Let me see. No, okay. So continue on. Jonesy says, dude, sorry. Iron Man says, my God. Wolverine says, that's your idea of what is his aim. And Spider-Man says, hey, Jones, it's a crack shot. He could have hit you in the face. Besides, you heal in what, 10 minutes? Wolverine says it still hurts. And I don't know who these people are, but they says Americans are insane. I think the short one is Canadian. North Americans are insane. Trusted from Wakanda, Agent Smith. Oh, okay. And there's like a Black Panther type of robot. It says, invaders, you have violated the Soviet border of Wakanda, surrender or die. Spider-Man says, chill everyone, we can still work this out. They're just very sensitive about security. I'm sensitive about being eaten by giant metal caps, the Imagine says. Soldiers of Wakanda, stay down. Okay, continue on. We have Valkyrie who says, you're doing your job and doing it well, but Spider-Man and Wolverine are friends of the royal family. These others, however, are not. Strangers, I am sure persons of Wakanda. I thought it was Valkyrie, sorry. State your business here or leave by choice or by the force. Okay, and then Jonesy says, okay, so to really understand this, we have to go back to the beginning of our creation. Spider-Man says, they're from another dimension and it's crisis and there's a fighting and dancing and we're all gonna die. And then Wolverine says, I'll vouch for him and I'll explain everything in words that make sense even. But you could think we could do is someone bugs aren't flying into this hole in my side and eating my pancreas. And then Shuri says, hard to argue with that. Come with me and welcome to Wakanda. Okay, and it says, Minga Nanga Wakanda wants explanation later. Wolverine says, interesting, and you think this crystallized fragment of your 0 point, the source of all realities, is in Wakanda. My armor traces energy signature here, but some kind of interference keeps me from narrowing it down from here. That would be our vibranium, a metal unlike any other. While there is a variant of our Antarctica, the types of vibranium we have exists now nowhere else in our world or anywhere else we explore. Our legends tell us how it crashed into Asian Wakanda from somewhere else. There could be a link between it and the 0 point, or just one unique substance being attracted to later. And then they're on the bridge, I believe so. And then they said, anyways, if there's fragments here, you're welcome to it and only. And then Joseph says, wow, I can never see anything like this before and being around. Any chance I could snack just a tiny little sample? Then I think Spider-Man says, dude, no. Jones says, thanks again, just look at his privilege. Alright, next page. Imagine says, readings are still a mess. This be like finding a speck of dust on a beach. Wolverine says, don't worry, it's not here. And Imagine says, and how you would know it? Wolverine says, I can smell it. It stands out like a beacon. It scents I never come across before, which is saying something. But it's faded. The fragment was here originally, but now it's gone. Okay, Shuri says, taking it impossible. This is one of the most secure facilities in the world. Imagine says, if it's lost to us, not cool at all. Wolverine in our sense. Jonesy says, maybe the fragment left on its own. It could be a sentient. Spider-Man says, oh, or sentiment sense a living metal, how cool would that be? Sherry says, our sensors don't react to reptilian life below a certain size, given our proximity to Serpent Valley. This place is crawling with lizards, but Killmonger once trained with dinosaurs of the valley. Small lizards could be trained too, and if they don't try to steal any vibranium, they wouldn't have triggered any alarms. Let's take a tour of one of the Wakanda's other great natural wonders. Alright, moving on. Alright, next page. A continues on in Serpent Valley. It says the disrespect a valley of natural living dinosaurs, and none of you are even taking a selfie. I seen dinosaurs, I talked to them, I eating them. Wolverine says, shut up, although something's here. Oil metal, there is hidden base camp up ahead, and I think I might still be. And then Wolverine says, Occupy, whoa. And then I think he fights Jonesy. Alright, next page we can see a lot of fighting going on here. Spider-Man says, ninjas to Wolverines, what is it with you and ninjas? Wolverine says, I don't know these guys. They were running around Reality Zero for a while, but they weren't wanting dinosaurs. And Magic says, far as I'm concerned, they can all go extinct. And then they're just fighting and fighting and fighting. Next page, Shuri killed one of them, and she says, as all invaders of Wakanda do. And then she said, what the hell? And then, I think that's Green Goblin, I'm not sure. And then it says, focus people, they're trying to distract us. The only way is the way we had to stop. And then George says, she's right, I got you covered, go. Spider-Man says, I'm turn around, get down. And then it's the hybrids. So yeah. Then Shuri says, the explosion was incendiary. There is nothing left to trace. Wolverine says, I caught a scent before he blew it up. That fragment and something else weird mix of human and dinosaurs. Jonesy says, I would have said these guys involved the reptiles directly, no human at all. Wolverine says, you're right, this wasn't the ninjas in his older sense. Someone who was here, but they're getting better. Betting they took the fragment. Oh no, why? Why is it always we're bad guy? And then the guy, I forgot whose name is. I don't know who that is, but I'm going to say Dinosaur. He says, half human, half dinosaurs, reptile people. This is all like a neon sign pointing to my old sparring partner. Spider-Man says, to steer on the dinosaur man. Oh, okay, that's his name then. That's a ridiculous name, and I hang out with guys named Petey. Spider-Man says, yeah, well, it all adds up and tell us where to go from here. Dinosaurs Vibranium, there's the only one way other place on Earth. That was those things, and get your giant bug spray ready, because we're headed to the Savage Land. Oh god, okay, Continue on, we're now in Reality Zero's Ice Moon. Thor says, excuse me, he says, when Cutum Hurricane sees the door and his master commands it. More is more, the storm doth defends me. Storm says, to be fair, you're the thunder god over the dimension, not this one, but the force of our winds has abated considerably, and that I'm not sure how long I can keep it up. I managed to lessen the cold somewhat. Storm to Iron Man, these are the best conditions you can get you land. And then someone says, I'm Tony Stark, of course I can. Iron Man says, might be in one more than one piece. I think Foundation says, I hate to admit it, but that isn't on you. Even calm, these winds are some of the worst I've seen in any reality. Iron Man says, so this is the climate here when it's being nice. No wonder though, Imagine or never went after the mech. Everybody brace yourself, it's gonna be, and then they crash, and then Iron Man says, are you okay? Foundation says, oh, of course, our armor spaceported by itself. Scientist says, but we wouldn't survive here outdoor in storm, and since we don't know how long they can maintain us. My bad. Let's stop measuring copies and find the Mac. Iron Man says, yeah, about that. Just a hunch, but is that it? Oh no. Okay, final page. It says, is it more or less? Missing the arm, of course, and there is some heel breaches, and all things considered, it could be worse. The big question is the power core, and I'm not sure where it's located. Well, each church of it, the dirt of it. Iron Man says, I'm a leg myself. Foundation says, both of you get over here now. I found the Paragon and she's alive, and it finish up there to be continued. And then this issue 3 will come out on August 17th. And then it ends off with this thing that says 1X Marvel Civil War. So basically what happens is that they were going to the ice moon to try to find the mech. And then they realized it was on the ice moon. And then suddenly the Foundation tries to get it. But he realized that a paradigm is still alive and in the mech. And we're not sure if she's we're not sure if she's okay or she's passed out. But we're gonna find out on issue which one comes out into a month, which is August 17th. So guys, I hope you guys enjoy issue number 2. I actually enjoy it, and this is the back. It's just some Gambit and Storm story. I don't know what it is, but so yeah, guys. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoy issue number 2. If you want to watch issue number 1, it will be linked in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in issue number 3. Bye bye.